Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna bring you along with me on my workout. I haven't worked out in about a week and a half and I've just been feeling like super lazy, super tired, and I know that that's because I haven't been working out. I've just been staying glued to my computer, social media, and being really wrapped up in just like focusing on like online content and not like my physical health. And so I've just been so busy with that I haven't gone to work out, and working out has been super important to me during this pregnancy. And also I've been getting a lot more back pain, and I know that that's because I have not been strengthening my core, not been strengthening my back. And so I was like, okay, enough is enough. I cannot be lazy anymore. I need to go to the gym. So I've been working out almost all of my pregnancy, at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I actually worked out before pregnancy because we knew we wanted to get pregnant, and so I wanted to be physically healthy for whenever I did get pregnant, and also be able to work out, because if you aren't physically active before pregnancy, it's a lot harder to kind of get into it whenever you are pregnant, and it can actually hurt your body if you aren't active and then all of a sudden start doing it while you're pregnant. So I really wanted to work out before, and then I have been during. And I'm not like a fitness buff or anything like that, but I think it's super important, and it's been super important to me to work out during pregnancy, because I can't tell you how much better I feel working out while being pregnant. Like, for people who don't work out while being pregnant, I can't imagine that, because when you work out during pregnancy, you feel more like awake, you're not so sluggish, you feel stronger in your core, and so you're not always feeling like this heaviness within your body. And so I think it's, again, super important to work out, super important to stay strong, mentally strong during pregnancy. So I haven't been in the past week, and I've just been like itching to go back. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me to show you how I just kind of inch back into working out, because you don't want to start off too crazy. But again, like I said, this isn't really my routine, just like a kind of casual workout that I do if I haven't been working out in a while. So I'll take you guys with me, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm 27 weeks pregnant, so it's totally possible to work out through your trimesters. You just kind of have to force yourself. It's definitely a like motivational type thing, because sometimes I just don't want to. So anyways, let's go to the gym. All right, so the very first thing I do is I start with cardio. And this was really shaky because I was filming and recording at the same time. And I always do 10 minutes on the elliptical, and then I go into the stair climber, or I go into the bike. And when I do the stair climber or the bike, I do an additional 10 minutes for those also. If I don't do the bike or the Stairmaster, I go for about 15 to 20 minutes on the elliptical instead of 10. So that's what I first start out doing whenever I get to the gym. I start with cardio. The second thing I did was I wanted to do legs today, so I did 3 sets of squats, 10 in each set, with a 12-pound ball, or whatever this is called, weight. And then I went into doing more of a hamstring workout with that same 12 pounds. I really love targeting my hamstrings because that's where I get most of my fat, to be honest, is my hamstrings. And so I worked out that with the weight, and then I did some mat exercises that target the hamstring a little bit more. I didn't do many this time, just a few to again, like target the hamstring. Then I moved on to this machine, which targets your inner thigh. You can see me counting, which is so embarrassing, but I was counting. I did 3 sets of 15 on, I think, 40 pounds. And I like to target my inner thigh because, again, thighs are where I get my most fat. And so I just want to keep them toned. And then I always like to stretch on this machine because it gives me a really good stretch. So the next one I did, I targeted outer thighs. And again, love targeting specific thigh muscles to get the most out of working out my legs. I did the same thing as I did with the inner thigh. I did 3 sets, about 15 to 20, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So the next thing I did were a little bit more of a machine squat, and I did a wide stance, and as you can see, I'm holding my belly just for more support, and it kind of gets in the way sometimes, so I have to be careful. And then the last thing I always end with is abs. You don't want to do too many abs while you're pregnant, but you definitely want to keep your core strengthened. If you work out your core too hard, you can have split abs, but if you don't have a strong core, you can also split your abs while pregnant because things are moving around and it can just be dangerous. So working out your core lightly is always good. And so I do 3 sets of this also with the 12-pound weight, and I work out my sides. And then I go into a plank. I usually do about 30 seconds for the plank. And then I do a side plank and kind of add in this like twisty technique to better target my abs. And I do 10 on each side. And then the last thing I do is stretch. I can't bend as much because of my belly getting in the way, but I like to stretch out my legs and then do a hamstring stretch and then doing a back stretch, which is really important. For this stretch, it's really important to be careful whenever you are bending out, I believe. Basically whenever you're arching your back, just because you don't want to stretch your stomach too much. So just being careful on that stretch. And then the last one I do is just, again, stretching my legs out more, and then doing downward dog just to stretch out my back and legs a little bit more. And that's it. All right, I'm back from the gym and I'm like super red. My blood is a pumping right now. So I had like a great idea after my workout. I was like, I'm gonna go to the store and get my favorite protein shake. I love the, I don't know how you say it. It's like Odwella, something like that, and it's their chocolate protein shake. And I started getting this my first trimester of pregnancy because it has 32 grams of protein, and it's like so much protein. But I would have it as meals because I just like wasn't able to eat a lot, and I would vomit it, and I would also like throw up liquids, but more so towards like the end of the first trimester, the Odwella, whatever it's called, would stay in my stomach. And so that was really good, and it was like giving me protein and stuff like that. So I became obsessed with them, and it's like my go-to after workout meal. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. But then I realized I didn't even bring my wallet or my purse to the gym, and I was like, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just make something at home. And it was kind of funny because I was driving and I would see Subway and I would see like other rrestaurants, and I'd be like, oh, well, I can't go get the protein shake, but maybe I'll go to Subway. Oh wait, $0 to my name right now. Like, I can't buy anything. So now I'm home. I was gonna make a protein shake, realized my blender is dirty, so I don't want to take time to wash it and do all that. So I'm like quickly heating up a chicken patty that I had, and I have some Pillsbury biscuits. So I'm gonna kind of like makeshift myself a chicken sandwich. I have some oatmeal that I'll eat, and then I have a banana. So that's kind of like my makeshift lunch. So I'm like kind of proud of myself that I have healthy-ish meals, like quick on hand, but it's also not that like healthy. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I realized it was super difficult filming myself at the gym, but hopefully you got the gist of what I did, and hopefully that encourages you in your pregnancy to go out and work out and just have a fit and healthy body for your baby. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.